Yeah, we back. It's Under the Lights and we live on YouTube. You know what it is. I see you got my guy Jordan back in this motherfucker. You know how we coming and you know what we here to do. You understand me? LeBron James, stand around. Klay Thompson, new team. Golden State Warriors, new era. What they gonna do? What Steph and Draymond gonna do? You understand me? And listen, which one of these NBA teams is winning the NBA free agency? You understand that? We got all that for you right here. Stay with us. Lock it in. Let's go.
Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star, right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, Under the Lights.
Yeah. Welcome back to Under the Lights. I'm your host, Big Mike, and I got my co-host Jordan back with me today. What's up, boy?
Chilling, man. I'm chilling. Just work, man. Work is coming close to that time where I'm gonna be out. So
yeah.
Just working religiously right now. What's good?
For sure. You know, it's summertime and shit. I know you with the kids every day as usual. You know what I mean? I'm looking at that hat on your head, man. They done made some moves. It's a new era, and it's a new era out there in the Bay, boy. A new era out there in the Bay. The Big Three is over and done with. You know what I mean? So, we're going to get into that. How you feeling about, you know what? Don't worry about that. We'll get into that, man. You understand? But besides that, you feeling good? You all right? You good, man? I know you feeling some type of way about that. There's no way you're not. You bullshitting if you lying if you're saying that you're not. You're lying. So
I mean, I'm feeling all right now, but
you're not upbeat about it for damn sure. That's for damn sure.
I mean, we get into all that. But,
yeah.
It is what it is. But how you feeling though, man? You all right, man? What's good?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good. I can't even hold you. I'm feeling really, really, really good. You know what I mean? Still some growing to do. Still got some growing to do. You feel me? But I'm feeling good right now. You know what I mean? I'm feeling ecstatic right now. You understand? So listen, man. Y'all know what we're here to do. We're here to talk sports, and what we're gonna talk about first is the old guy. Everybody want to say he washed up. They want to say he's done. You know what I mean? He ain't this, he ain't that. But LeBron James agrees on a 2-year, $104 million max deal to return to the Los Angeles Lakers. What are your thoughts on this matter? You understand me? So listen, my thoughts is simply this. I mean, first of all, I'm glad that he's going to be around longer. You know what I mean? That he's not calling it quits. You know what I mean? But this very next season could also be his last season. You understand? But I'm not surprised at this because he's not overpaid. You know what I mean? It's a max deal. And, when it comes to this, age plays a factor. I think after 32 or 33, unless they moved it up, you can't get a super duper max deal no more. All that age plays a factor. So if he was younger, he would have gotten more money. You feel what I mean? And coming into this, LeBron James wanted to take a pay cut. You know what I mean? He know that his team needs improvements. That's why he wanted to take a pay cut for get a big man for Valanciunas. I said the other day, Anthony Davis is not a true center. You know what I mean? He can't, he's too slender, he's too small. You're going out there against Embiid or Jokic or things like that, he get taken advantage of. You understand? He wanted to take a pay cut for Valanciunas to get a big man in there. Wanted to take a pay cut for Klay Thompson, he didn't get in there. Wanted to take a pay cut for DeMar DeRozan, but for some reason, once again, Rob Pelinka didn't offer nothing. I'm hearing now that he didn't offer nothing to the Golden State Warriors. He didn't offer a sign and trade or nothing to make it sexy for Golden State to bite. You know what I mean? That's why, nothing happened. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, this doesn't surprise me. You know what I mean? We know he's on his last legs. You know what I mean? He's getting ready to get up out of here. You know what I mean? And for the people that say LeBron James always get what he want and this, that, the third, here's another prime example. He doesn't. He didn't get nobody he wanted. Nobody. You feel me? From the coaching and to the players. Didn't get what he wanted. You know what I mean? So I just want people to stop saying that goofy shit. Like I always say, that's just be another avenue for somebody to try to attack LeBron James.
Who did he want as a coach?
Well, he did want Ty Lue in the past. He wanted Ty Lue. Ended up with Frank Vogel and shit like that. I think with Ty Lue, they would have been a better team. You know what I mean? They got him and Ty Lue. They won a championship together before. They see eye to eye with each other. You know what I'm saying? So
he definitely was okay with JJ Redick hire, though.
I mean, listen, what other options was really out there? You know what I mean? What other options? You know what I mean? So it's like Mark now. Jackson? But they're not gonna give Mark Jackson a chance. They're not. Only thing we could do, and you know what? I seen somebody say something about the Mark Jackson shit on Instagram, right? And this is what I would have to say to that. You didn't say it, or we don't know nobody that said it. I just seen somebody talking about it. They said, I wish people stop bringing up Mark Jackson's name. It's over. It's over and done with. This is what I'm gonna say to that. Jordan, when you lose a good person in life, you know what I mean, whether to whatever it is, you know what I mean, whether it's death or whatever the case may be, when you lose a good person and they're a good person, you want to keep their name alive. Especially, what if there was an innocent bystander somewhere? Or what if something happened to where they just didn't deserve that and they didn't get a second chance at life? You understand? You want to keep their name alive. Well, in this basketball, Mark Jackson, he got a chance at life. He got a 3-year chance at life. And that was over and done with. So it's like right now, it seems like Mark Jackson is dead in the basketball coaching life, in the NBA basketball coaching life. And being that he was the good coach, being that he was a good man and built a team from ground up, you know what I mean? He didn't get a second chance in life. So why not keep his name alive? Why not keep his name alive? Because he deserves a second chance and he hasn't got it. So that's my rebuttal to that. Like I said, it's not nothing that you said, somebody that we know said. I'm just commenting on what I seen and what I be seeing on Facebook because Mark Jackson name came up obviously when JJ Redick name, was swarming around and shit like that, especially when he got signed. So that's just my rebuttal to that. You know what I mean? But I think we should keep his name alive because he was a good guy and at coaching. He put that atmosphere in Golden State. You know what I mean? He put that defensive atmosphere in the fast pace. He did that. That's Mark Jackson, baby. You know what I mean? And then Steve Kerr came through and sprinkled
some of this fast pace, though. They were, but the defensive schemes and everything was definitely.
But listen, he nurtured Golden State. He did that. You know what I mean? That was Mark freaking Jackson. And Steve Kerr came through. He sprinkled his juice on it from the triangle, what he learned with the Phil Jackson and all that. Hey, and it got even better. So cool. Kudos to him too. You feel me? I'm just saying we should keep his name alive because he was a good guy. But back to LeBron, like this right here also doesn't surprise me because, without LeBron James, the Lakers are not. They're not nothing. Anthony Davis has not shown you in his career to have the ability to carry a franchise and have them in some type of close to a title contention. He's never done that. And with the inconsistency of the players that they do have on the team, hence the reason why they can't get past Denver because of the inconsistency. And Denver has consistency against the Lakers, and they don't. The Lakers don't. You feel me? When LeBron James is on the floor, playmaking. And when he's off the floor, that's why they had, I think, the highest point differential, or whatever the case may be, plus or minus when he's off, 91 or like 99 when he's off the floor. And it's a very good number when he's on the floor. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I always say the playmaking, it goes away when he's on the bench. When he's out there, there's playmaking. Everybody's involved with things like that. So this doesn't surprise me. And I wouldn't be surprised that if this season coming up, year 22, was his last season. They have just reports a couple years ago when he had the ankle injury. The doctor was already saying that he had arthritic ankles or whatever the case may be. And we get it. You've been jumping up and down for 20 plus years and doing it when you was in high school, shit like that. So wear and tear on the body. We get it. You know what I mean? But I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to let you go. LeBron James has already said that he doesn't want a farewell tour. He don't he don't want every single night to be about him. And I understand that. Why? Because I'm the same way. I don't like talking about myself. I could be doing some great shit. I don't want to go around doing interviews talking about myself. We could talk about what you doing. We could talk about what they got going. Fuck me. I don't care. I'm doing what I do already. You understand? So, but if LeBron James just comes out at the end of the season and says, I'm retired, I'm done, everybody gonna try to shit on him and say, well, damn, he ain't even let us know. They're gonna try to find some avenues, some area, somewhere in a loophole somewhere to jump through and shit on the man for not letting everybody know he doing a farewell tour. Because we know when everybody's doing something and everybody else is doing it, LeBron don't do what everybody want him to do. He gonna do what he want to do. Basketball contest. You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised, but I'm glad to see he's still sticking around. Go ahead.
So I'm thinking, you don't think, you see, with the Lakers, I feel that the Lakers is an organization that's always going to get the best players, or they're going to try to get the best players.
Right.
So I don't think if LeBron James is not there and AD's there, I feel like they will be able to get some superstars to go there.
Okay.
It's just the destination. It is what it is.
LA.
It's going, so I don't think if LeBron James there's going to be maybe a certain period of time, but the thing is, because I think AD is one of the better players in the league. Like if you want to call him a top 10 player. So I don't know if we're gonna just sit there and say he can't lead a team, because I know that was during his younger days. You know what I mean? But now that he's one of the get to be one of the older players in the league and one of those established players, I don't see why not. Maybe if they put some players around him, put some team, but if LeBron James isn't there, like you add another playmaker and superstar in the league, and add another player, two-way player. That's, you know what I'm saying. I feel that maybe he can get it done. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Well, look. The players in the league, right? The superstar players, shit, seem like everybody showed up. So if this was to be LeBron's last year, who the next player you gonna put with AD? You know what I mean? Like who? And I'm bro. Listen, I'm going based off, like I said, what I see when LeBron is not on the court. You know what I mean? So now I'm projecting that. Okay, what if that was over a whole game or over a whole season? How would they be? Would they win 47 games? They won 47 games last year. Would they do that without a LeBron? You know what I mean? So obviously they're gonna have to try to find some other pieces. That's for anybody, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, as soon as it happened, if they not able to get a superstar player, if ain't nobody available, you know what I mean? And AD is the lead number one guy, you know what I mean? What if the next guy you get is not a playmaker? So is it gonna be one-on-one ball everywhere? You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying.
I think honestly, if you have AD and then you get Trae Young and then a player better than Trae Young, that's gonna be good, man. Because Trae Young is, come on, he can make the shit out of that basketball.
He can, but you know, the thing with Trae Young is just the size, man.
It is what it is, but you got AD. You got AD back there. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to get a team around him that can cover the stuff that Trae Young is clearly that clearly is a deficit for him. Obviously, his size and his defense. But you've seen that in other places, other teams, where all you got to do is get a solid people around you. And AD is the ultimate, like, mistake. The guy that if you make a mistake, he can kind of cover it up. You know what I'm saying? Because he does provide a lot defensively, bro.
Yeah.
AD, you know what I'm saying? So say you were to get Trae Young, and then I'm not saying it's going to happen, but say you had Trae Young and then you had Anthony Edwards or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And you got AD.
He ain't going nowhere.
I'm just giving you, if you have him and a defensive player that's a superstar with Trae Young and AD, then you have role players around him or whatever the case may be. Like, I wouldn't be able to just sit there and be like, yo, AD can't lead this team or whatever the case may be. Like, especially with all the other guys coming out of the league, like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you trust Jason Tatum and all these guys continuously getting rings? Like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to consistently think about Denver and, you know what I'm saying, or Dallas with Luka? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going. We don't. KD's going to be out the league soon. Steph going to be out the league. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's that next group of player that's probably going to be one of the better players in the league. And maybe he can do it. You just got to provide the stuff around him. You got to provide the perfect pieces around him. And Trae Young's available. And to be goddamn truth, I think Trae Young's going to probably be a LA player.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
LeBron, listen, and like you said, AD, he provides a lot on defense, bro. LeBron does too. It's been plenty of games, man, where I'm talking fourth quarter shit. He might have a 7-point swing by himself. I've seen 7-point swings by himself. I've seen a 5-point swing by himself just off a 2 and then come down and get a transition 3 or get a 3, come to there, get a turnover, come down for a dunk. Like in the end of games and shit too. It's a lot that's going to go out of the window when LeBron James is gone. If you was to get a Trae Young, you would have to get Trae Young and some others. You know what I mean? That's what it would have to be to me. You know what I mean? But I guess, you know, we won't be able to see until, you know what I mean, LeBron is up out of here, man. You know what I mean? But I think it's going to have to be, you're going to have to get more than Trae Young. It's going to have to be Trae Young and some others to fill in for that. Because
but when LeBron James gone, they're going to have enough cap to go and do something. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to have enough to, I mean, depending on what they're going to do with the rest of them boys, Austin Reeves and is Rui back.
Yeah, they under contract. They back. They under contract. It's just the consistency, man. And listen. Understand this. AD probably could lead some shit, but you're gonna have to get the consistency from everybody. Look at LeBron and AD, right? Look how they played against Denver. Tell me they didn't outplay Jokic and Murray. Tell me they didn't. But it was Porter Jr. and you know, Caldwell Pope and Aaron Gordon that was lighting motherfucking shit up. You know what I'm saying? So AD and Trae Young, they might excuse me, they might work well together. They might. But what Austin Reeves and Rui and everybody else gonna pitch into, and you know what I mean, on a consistent basis? Because if they were when we see Austin Reeves and Rui have good games and Dealer have good games, we be like, man, what do we say? If they just do this on a regular basis, if they just this, man, if they just that, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's gonna play a part. Because look, they can play as good as they want to, but if they ain't coming up, they ain't showing up, ain't nothing popping.
No, I mean, I hear you, but that's why I think when he leaves, I mean, it's going to be a big like haul that's going to happen after that. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to figure out, you know, what direction they're going to go into. You know what I mean? Because obviously LeBron James leaving is a big, you know, that's a big identity gone. You know what I mean? Like big, you know, not just that, just commercially as well. You know, with jersey sales, with, you know, the you know, like money coming in through the. You know, you want to have a superstar player there, so they're gonna have to go out there and search. You know, they don't want to have them years when it was freaking five players nobody knows of. You remember them years? Yeah. So you know, I feel that LA's always gonna be a team where players are gonna go to. So I feel that, you know, when he leaves, I think they'll be fine in due time. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's one. Like, there's certain organizations that will just be fine, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's with all sports, realistically. You know what I mean? Like, you have LA, Boston, these teams. You have in football, like soccer, you know, you have Real Madrid, Barcelona. Like, those teams are always going to be good. You know what I'm saying? They just they have that history, and players always want to go there because of the history and all that. So I think they're going to be fine without LeBron. But to talk about this, I think it's good for LeBron. You know, 2 years, 1 year, no trade clause. You especially want that shit. Yeah, want that show. And well, you know, I think it's right because he's came off a great year, still a top 10 player in the league. So it's like, you know, that I think that's an easy thing that they should have done. You know, to be fair, and everyone knew he was going to come back anyway, especially with Bronny signing his contract. Whatever the case may be, like, they was going to come back. Yeah. So it is what it is. And I think it's a whole lot of nothing for me.
Yeah, man, motherfucker, 40, you about to be 40. You ain't trying to be. You got to move. Now you move. Now you got to find another crib here. Know your way around this city. Get drove around. Man, if I be 40 years old, he ain't doing that shit, man. I know, like I said, nobody really wants to leave LA, bro. You know what I mean? And that's why I was like, you know, I know you went on the show Monday, but that's why I was like, I felt like Paul George really wanted to, you know, have a chance at winning. You know what I mean? I mean, because you went from LA, you know, to the East Coast. You know what I mean? And he'd been here in Indy before, you know what I mean? He'd been in the cold and the snow. So I'm not saying that's a factor. I mean, I'm not saying that's going to be an issue, but I'm just saying you was back home now. Los Angeles. Nobody wants to leave there. So for you to do that, and just like Clay, like we about to talk about him next. He went from Cali, Silicon Valley, you know what I mean, to Dallas, you know what I mean? And Dallas is a nice place. It ain't San Francisco. It ain't the palm trees, you feel me? So yeah, now that we're talking about Clay, man, real quick, you know what I mean? Listen, we all know that Klay Thompson signed a 3-year, $50 million deal with the Dallas Mavericks, the runner-up in the NBA Finals just this past season. He turned down more money from Golden State Warriors, from the Lakers, and the 76ers for a chance to win now and to save on state tax money. What's your thoughts on this, bro? Tell me how you feeling about this. What's up? Where you want me to go? You want me to go? Look, you get your thoughts. I know this is heavy for you, so I'm gonna let you get your thoughts together while I go, okay? Because look, and listen. I said on the show Monday that I felt my Sixers would be the best fit for Klay Thompson, and even though they do got Eric Gordon, he gonna slide to the bench. And on there we got Maxey, Klay can spread the floor, PG. Who I love, Kelly Oubre, who we signed back, who you know I've been campaigning to sign back for. You know that, and Nicholas Batum, but they not gonna get him. He's going somewhere else. You feel me? But we also got Joel Embiid. I'm like, man, that's a floor spacer. We can have Eric Gordon come off the bench. He 38% from 3, blah blah blah. But he chose the Dallas Mavericks. Derrick Jones, he's with the Clippers on a 3-year deal. So hey, he could take his spot, and he's an upgrade from Derrick Jones. You understand? And he said, so he turned down money. But here's the thing. This is what's crazy, right? This is what came out. Klay Thompson felt disrespected by the Warriors. This is what it says. In 2023, Golden State was only willing to discuss a 2-year contract in the range of $23 million to $24 million instead of the 4-year, $100 million deal that Draymond Green had received. Okay. By this offseason, Thompson's camp had proposed at least 4 contracts. Most recently, a 2-year deal worth roughly $20 million per season. The Warriors responded by asking Thompson to wait until other moves were made first. Hey, man, you remember when I told you when they signed Draymond and you was like, oh, Klay Thompson's not going to be, I'm like, who? Yes, what do you mean? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. You know what I mean? Bro, he turned down money for Golden State. He turned down money for the Lakers and turned down more money with the Sixers to go to Dallas. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just feeling disrespect. I think that's wrong. You don't tell him, to me, you don't tell Klay Thompson, wait till we get done with the other moves, as if he wasn't a part of the Splash Brothers, as if he ain't part of these 4 championships, as if he ain't guts and glue, as if Klay Thompson is not a warrior at heart, bro. That's not what you do. That's wrong to me. That's wrong. That's who Draymond kicking it to. Draymond, you go out there, let me kick it to you. That's fucked up, bro. And I'm not a Warrior fan at all, but I just think that's wrong. I'm not telling Klay Thompson, you wait until so they more than me. Moody and all of them boys. You want to see what they gonna do before me? Oh, Moody? Well, I'm just saying other guys. I'm just naming that guy because he's part of. Obviously, they ain't talking about Steph. Draymond already paid. You know what I mean? So damn, I gotta wait for them. I've been here 13 years. Oh, was it the 0-10 elimination game? Was that what it was? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't make every shot. Sorry, I had a bad game. Sorry. Damn, I've been here 13 fucking years. You know what I mean? But he did what was best for him. You know what I mean? I'm not mad about it at all. But I'm gonna tell you something about them state taxes, though. California, if he'd have got that $50 million deal with Golden State, let's just say they would have gave him $80 million. Bro, the federal taxes alone is like 37%. All right? And then you're gonna add in California state taxes. He wouldn't, if he was to get 80 million, I know he got 50, but I'm just saying if he was to get $80 million or even $100 million, he's not gonna see half of that. Bro, I know people in Cali right now, they're paying $2,500 a month for a 1-bedroom. Now I'm pretty sure Klay Thompson, he owns his home in Cali, where he been there for 13 years with the Golden State Warriors. I'm pretty sure, well, I hope he's not making a monthly payment. But if he was making that type of monthly payment or whatever the case may be to go to the Lakers, let's say he went to the Lakers, you know what I mean? He's not going to buy a home in LA. He's not, because he's only going to be there for a couple years until he retire. He's going to be renting a crib, nigga, and he's going to be in a rich ass, humongous area where they probably paying what, $15,000, $20,000 a month for rent. But before the season over, you know it came out $100,000, not including light bill, water bill. So, Jordan, listen, it's just not smart to do that because then you're going to turn around and sell it. And with inflation and everything else, it's kind of hard for people to just be, ain't nobody really just buying a whole bunch of cribs like that. So for his sake, it would be best for him to rent a crib for the time that he's there. He might make a lump sum payment for the whole year. Who knows? You understand? But
he can be in a condo.
Listen, at the end of the day, condo, mansion, it doesn't matter. It's still going to be a hot ticket in California. State taxes, bro, it ain't no state taxes in Texas, in Florida and shit like that. It ain't no state taxes. So that 3-year, $50 million, he going to see a whole lot of that. He going to see a whole lot of that versus being in California, my nigga. Like, I don't blame him at all. And on top of that, I'm speaking as if I'm Klay Thompson. I've been with the Warriors for 13 years. Steph Curry is my boy. That's my dog. That's my brother for life. Draymond Green is my brother for life. Steve Kerr is going to be my coach for life. When I see Steve Kerr and I'm 60 years old, guess what? What's up, coach? When we see our high school coach, what up, coach? We see it. I coach Little League. Them boys 16, 17, 18 years old now. When they see me, what's up, coach? You know what I mean? I'm not going to LA to fuck with Bron and try to help him win. I got my forward Steph. That's my brother. What I look like doing that? No, I'm not. So me personally, if I was Steph, I'm never going to LA. I don't give a fuck my daddy played there. Not. I'm a Steph Curry boy, and I'm not about to go team up with LeBron James to help him try to go get another motherfucking ring. I'm not doing it. You feel me? So and obviously he liked what he seen in Dallas last season. So shit, he did what was best for him. So I ain't mad at him at all. I wouldn't be going up to the Lakers if I was from Golden State and I'm Klay Thompson. Now, if I was Moses Moody or some shit, All right, cool. But Klay Thompson, I'm not going with LeBron. It's over. No.
Honestly, man, it's a sad day for Warriors fans. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad day for Warriors fans.
Yeah.
I'm quite sad for Steph, clearly, because Steph's my man. You know what I'm saying? And I think honestly, Klay Thompson is still a valuable player in the NBA. Shoots 40% from three.
Yeah.
18 points a game. That's still valuable. Let's be very clear.
Mm-hmm.
You still gonna have to defend him, whether he's 0 for 10 or for 20.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if he come 10 games in against us, nigga. And the last previous 10 games, he didn't hit a three. Motherfucker, you better stay out there.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's like, so I think we definitely are gonna miss that part. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a bit people say there's other things that, obviously going to the basket, he was a bit below par, you know what I'm saying? That's really never been his game. But still, he definitely was better before the injuries. And that's nothing's wrong with that, because them injuries that's damn near career-ending injuries, bro.
Back to back.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he came back very strong. So for us, for me, being a Steph Curry fan and obviously rooting for Golden State, I think it's a bit of a loss if we don't get something in return. Like if we don't get something in the free agent market, then we definitely are going to be missing him a hell of a lot. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that honestly, with Golden State, we offered him during the season. You get what I'm saying? And I think he declined it. And I think it was the last season, and he was betting on himself or whatever the case may be. I think he wanted to go into free. I don't know what it was, but remember, they offered him. You know what I mean? And that didn't work out.
Well, he wanted he wanted 4 year. Right? He wanted 4 year. They was only discussing 2-year contracts. He wanted a 4-year.
But now I'm hearing that he came and offered them. He said he came back and offered them a 2-year like 20 million or whatever, something like this. Yeah. So it's like if you come in, they offered him something and then he comes back. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? They already offered him already from before. So what are we really doing, bro? What are we doing?
So listen, that was this offseason. So last offseason, they was talking about a 2-year, $23 to $24 million deal, and he wanted a 4-year. All right. So after
now he comes back and wants to get a 2-year again.
So what do you mean? Why don't you pounce on it? He didn't raise the price.
I don't know. But my thing is, it's kind of crazy because there's 2 ways you can look at it. Like, remember, he also was hurt for 2 years, bro.
Yeah.
And they paid that nigga his money said way. You know what I'm saying? And they was rocking with him regardless and waited for that nigga to come back. And they were still riding with Klay all throughout, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't think, especially when it seemed like there was moments, I still feel like he was a big part of our team, even though when he came off the bench, he started playing better off the bench, right? Like he started playing better off the bench when you look at the numbers. And I still feel that he could have helped us, but if he's gone, I don't think that we're just out of it if he's gone, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's important who we pick up, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we just get rid of him and don't get nothing, then we're worse. You get what I'm saying? But if we pick up some stuff, and we need to get another player that's actually like a contributor.
Well, we're here. Well, this is a nice segue into what we was going to talk about in a little, and after the next topic. But we can go ahead and go into it now and come back to Klay Thompson again. You feel me? And you said you think y'all need to get somebody. Well, they signed Kyle Anderson, DeAnthony Melton. He's from Philly. He was out for the remainder, I think, the rest of the season. I think he played a little bit in the playoff. He had back surgery or back problems or whatever. And they also nearing a sign and trade with my Sixers for Buddy Hield, after Klay's departure. So you said you don't think y'all completely done, but do you think they could be a legitimate threat in the NBA? And I'm not talking about, can they be a threat to get the AC? Can they be a real threat, in the NBA to go and make some shit happen?
This is what I just don't. I think the West is so open that, like, you can have a year where all of a sudden we're in the top 4 and we're making noise, or we can just be back to where we was before. But I think definitely we need another player. We need a little bit more in order to, because I honestly think our roster, when you add those two players, our roster is not bad at the moment. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we got a decent roster where everyone's kind of going on like we don't. I think we have a decent roster, with Kyle Anderson, DeAnthony Melton in there, if Buddy Hield comes. But I'm not a big fan of Buddy Hield. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you.
Okay.
I'm not. I've liked DeAnthony Melton on the Sixers. I did enjoy him. I think Kyle Anderson acquitted himself real well in the playoffs this year. You know what I'm saying? He's always been a good glue guy anyway. He ain't
slow mo.
That's a good slow mo. That's a good pickup for the Warriors. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. And for the money that they paid for him as well, I think that's a good little pickup, to be fair. I think he can definitely help us, man, with playmaking. He can play big as well. You know what I'm saying? He can play a 4 while Draymond's playing a 5. He's definitely and he's a good playmaker, good passer. He's a good player off of the pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? Because he can pass the ball real well. You can also he can play the 5 at times too. And who knows? Like, I'm sure he's a great player to pick up. You know what I'm saying? DeAnthony Melton's also maybe a backup point guard because he also got pods, and he can make the long ball as well. He's a good player off that. He can create off the dribble. I was watching him in Philly a bit. Like, I like DeAnthony Melton. He's a good role player. You know what I'm saying? Buddy Hield, though, I don't know what the business is with Buddy Hield. I don't know if we need shooting, but I want Lowry. I want Lowry marketing. If we get Lowry marketing, we back in business.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I
feel
like
what you think? Because last season y'all won 46. Last season y'all won 46 games, and that got y'all the 10th spot and the last spot in the play-in, right? So let's just say let's just say this season the cutoff is 46 games, and that'll get you in the 10th spot. Can y'all win 46 games? Yeah,
I think we can. We can win. We won all those games. People in and out. At the end of the year, as our team started coming along, when we had most of our players back, and we were getting wins. You know what I'm saying? And we were still damn near 10 games over 500. So okay. I'm not. I don't think everyone's going to be doing the same thing as before. So maybe 10 games over 500 get you in the 5th seed. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I feel that we right now at this very moment with all the pieces together, I just think we're just one of the teams in the mix. We're just one of the teams like from the same as before. Because from my personal opinion, I think the West is open.
Okay.
I don't think it's just one bona fide team. Because even from last year, Dallas was not even in the fucking playoffs, bro.
Right.
They went all the way to the championship.
They want to know. I think. Go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead.
So for me, I just feel that at this very moment, I think it's the same thing. I don't think we're gonna have the same Western Conference Finals team. We're not. You know what I'm saying? And all it's going to take is a certain amount of moves to make, and a team to get hot. Have a favorable schedule, whatever the case may be, and then the momentum goes on. Like, I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I believe. I think we're just going to be one of the teams in the mix.
Can y'all knock off OKC?
I think if we were to play OKC, I don't think there's no thing that we can't beat OKC. Of course. On my God, honest truth, I don't think OKC is out there like, oh, niggas are scared of you. You already know that, though. I'm not sitting out here, oh, we scared of OKC. Nah.
No, I ain't saying you're scared. I ain't saying you're scared, but I don't think y'all could beat OKC. I don't think y'all could beat Denver. I don't think y'all could beat Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? And with if Draymond playing a 5, that's what's gonna hurt y'all too. Especially if you're playing Denver, you know what I mean? Like, and even though Caldwell Pope is gone, like you said, all the teams might not be the same, and that might hurt them a little bit. Caldwell Pope, you know what I mean? So, but I just think size is going to play a factor. With Draymond playing the 5, you're going to have to run through, unless you're telling me, the matchup is going.
Jackson, the rookie that's now a sophomore, they're going to hope
Jackson, good, the light skinned dude, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good player though. Real talk.
Yeah, he a good energy player. He active. You know what I'm saying? Rebounds. He can do putbacks and all of that type of shit, man. But I don't know, man. I think a legitimate threat. I hear you saying the West is open because you know how you said a couple games can move you up here and shit like that. But man, I don't know, bro. I don't. Me personally, I don't see it. It's gonna be, but I think they'll play good because why? It ain't no expectations. Ain't nobody expecting the Warriors to go, you know what I mean, and go to the fucking finals. You understand what I'm saying? So I think they might play good, but this is gonna be good enough. When somebody, if they having an off night, you know what I'm saying, and Steph is off, he got an off night. Who can you call on to go out there and get a bucket. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why we're hoping if they get if we have a team, because if you have, to be honest with you, we need another star. I don't mind getting another star player, but it's just been like that with Steph for some odd reason, except for the KD years and when we had our team was stacked up. If you have Steph and you have all these good role players,
yeah,
like I feel like that can also work because now you see nowadays what's happening in the NBA where you have a bunch of great players or good players, good role players, and that can like beat a team of like the Suns. Like that shit don't seem like it's working right now, man.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like I feel that if we can get Lowry marketing, bro, I think we in good business, bro.
Okay.
I think we in good. And remember, listen, think about this a second. We still got Steph. You know, we got Kyle Anderson, D'Anthony Melton, and we still got Wiggins, Kuminga. We still got Draymond. We still got Pod. We got Jackson. We got Moody. Like those players, like Jackson, Moody. Like those are players that Kuminga. Like Kuminga is the one there. Kuminga, is he gonna go from here to this?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
is he gonna stay there?
Or is he gonna stay there? Is Moody gonna go from here to a little bit higher? You know what I'm saying? Is Pods, is Jackson? What are they gonna do? Then if we add Lowry into the mix, bro, I feel like we can be up there, brother.
So
because Wiggins is still there. Like we still got a solid team. Look at the players I just named.
All right, so with that, okay, so with Lowry, what's the Warriors ceiling next season? With Lowry marketing.
I think we can get back to the chip if we get Lowry. Lowry's a big time pickup.
To the finals?
I mean, yeah, especially if I already say this a wide open, if it's already wide open and we add Lowry, then I think we can. Yeah, it is wide open the West, in my opinion.
All right. Well, so without him, what's y'all ceiling?
Yeah, without him, we're just one of the teams, bro.
So Lowry marketing is that much of a difference maker to you?
Yeah, he fits right into our system, bro.
All right.
A 7-footer, you know what I'm saying? That is a great offensive weapon, and it also can rebound for us. That can also somewhat see if he can be he's not really a rim protector. Let's be very clear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But his offensive skill set will just open so much things for us. You know what I'm saying? And
hey, fuck it. We'll see, man. I disagree. But hey, shit. We shall see. You know what I mean? So let's go back to Klay, right? Let's go back to Klay real quick. You know, we know he's in Dallas now, but is he the missing piece for Dallas Mavericks to get back to and win the NBA Finals? You want to go?
Yeah, you can go if you want to.
Okay.
No matter.
Look, this is what I said. I personally don't think so. I equated just this past season's Dallas Mavericks finals run to Cleveland's, the Cleveland Cavaliers 07 run. When when LeBron James, he was doing, even though he didn't have a Kyrie with him, I'm just saying, still, you know what I mean? Luka, boom, he doing what he do, and they knocked this team off, knocked that team off. He played great. Let's not get it twisted. But when you do that, you're gonna go against the next team. You know what I mean? You end up against the next team and you just outmatched, like when they went against the Boston Celtics. You feel me? So I don't think they're gonna go on a run like that again. You know what I mean? I just don't think so. But shit, maybe they will. And being that Klay is an upgrade of Derrick Jones, you feel me? See, everybody when they mention Klay Thompson name now, it's the 0 of 10 elimination game. 0 of 10. That doesn't define his fucking career. You know what I mean? He just had an off night. You feel me? So shit, I mean, but the missing piece to get back to and win it, I don't think they even getting back to it. Just keep it in 100. You know what I mean? So no, not to me. I don't think he's the missing piece. They gotta.
I'm with you. I'm with you because I think they got more. Like, bro, Luka and Kyrie, nigga. Kyrie did not play up to snuff, bro.
No,
niggas, he didn't play up to snuff, and they gotta make. Let me tell you something right now, bro. Luka is not fucking LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? He's nice,
right?
He ain't LeBron James, bro.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So the Kyrie can't lean on this nigga like a LeBron James, prime LeBron James.
No.
And shit is just working like that, right? Kyrie now's got to go and get his now. He's got you know what I'm saying? He's got to go and get, and you've seen that. Yeah, it is fucking difficult, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You want to be that main guy, bro? It is difficult, bro. Not everyone can be that main guy. You know what I'm saying? Luka We know Luka, bro. Luka's been a bad defender, bro.
Yeah.
He's been a bad defender, bro.
Yep.
Let me be very clear. And I hope everyone fucking hears this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No Luka, that team's trash, bro.
Oh, yeah. They're not doing nothing.
No Luka, that team is trash. They are the fucking reason they are. He's the reason they're there. Don't get me wrong. The other guys played their part.
Mm-hmm.
But nigga, Luka is the reason why they are where they are, bro.
Yes.
It's very simple, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not he played up to snuff, which I know Dog and them say, and they're talking about, he's saying, and we talking about it wasn't he's not a winner, he's not a this, that, the third, and
he's not a winner.
And it's Luka's fault why they lost, and it's not Kyrie's fault. Yo, let's do this. There's a reason why niggas is on Luka more than they are on Kyrie. You know why? Because Luka is the better fucking player.
Yeah.
It's because Luka is a superstar of that team. It's not Kyrie, nigga.
Right.
We've seen Kyrie in multiple situations, and he doesn't play up to par. But for some fucking reason, we just gloss over that fact, bro. I've came and put the numbers. I've came and showed which series. I've came and showed everything about Kyrie. But we know what they have? Fucking excuses, bro. Luka did not play well. He played okay in the playoffs. I mean, okay in the final. His defense was not up to, but his defense has always been bad.
Right.
Always.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's always been that player. But his production on everything else is the reason why they are even thought of in this,
right,
even being there. You
right.
see what I'm saying? So they right now, they need what they need right now. They need Kyrie to play up to his potentials, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Luka's gonna do his thing, and Luka's clearly gonna have to commit more on the defensive end as well. Let's be clear. Let's be honest with ourselves. You don't have to commit more to the defensive end. You know what I mean? And Kyrie's not out there fucking locking niggas up either.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas started acting like this nigga's out there. No, nigga, they were picking on Luka, and they also can get buckets on Kyrie at any time.
Man, they was calling Luka every possession.
Yes.
I'm surprised he playing in Slovenia right now. Because every possession for those 5 games, you was the defender. You was the primary defender on whoever the ball handler was. I'm surprised he's in Slovenia right now. And I just seen a video of Luka doing like this. Like he was grimacing about something. He should be sitting down.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Down. You know what I mean? So I mean, I slid through that chat this morning. I did a little scrolling this morning. And I seen Top Dog. He's a stat patter, and stuff because they lost. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, I don't know what his beef is with Luka, bro. But man, people act like we haven't seen Kyrie as the man on a team. We've seen it starting in Cleveland. Of the times he was injured, all right, cool. But even when you wasn't injured, y'all was in the lottery. How y'all get Michael Bennett? How that happen? How the fuck that happen? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Anthony Bennett. I'm sorry. How you get Anthony Bennett? Kyrie was there. You know what I mean? You was there. And when you went to Boston, you know what I'm saying? They played better without you. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, people.
Going. Yeah, don't keep going. Keep going.
You was in Brooklyn. You got swept with Kevin Durant. With KD, you got swept.
And didn't play well.
Boston was not that. It's not like that to go out there and sweep KD and fucking Kyrie Irving, a team. They make it seem like Boston was like this power fucking house, and I just don't believe so. It's because that nigga and Kevin Durant, you know what I mean, just didn't get it done. You got swept. Bro. So we've seen him.
Tatum put some clamps on that nigga, man.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Tatum put some clamps on KD, and Kyrie was playing like a bag of shit, bro.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? So people act like Kyrie is. Keep in mind, he's back in the finals as the second guy. He's not there as the number 1 guy. You feel what I mean? So let's not act like he got to the finals and he's in Luka's position and Luka's in his position. No. He's had plenty of chances. How long you been in the league? 12, 13 years?
Yeah, he's been there for a while, man.
He ain't no spring chicken, bro. You know what I mean? So let's like he's had plenty and ample opportunity to show what he can do, and it's just he's a highlight reel. He gonna cross you. He gonna step back, shoot a pretty mid-range. He gonna come down and it's gonna be a highlight. But is it gonna equate to those?
Yeah. So to be honest with you, like Klay Thompson, I think it's a good fit for them because all they do is, bro, that Klay Thompson. I mean, Luka gets niggas wide open threes, bro.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yes.
Klay Thompson's gonna love life over there. You know what I mean? But it's not just gonna be about Klay. It's gonna be about what Luka and what Kyrie mainly is gonna do. Can Kyrie keep up the level of production with Luka? That's gonna be how they're gonna win games. And Luka being a better, you don't have to be better, but at least putting more effort defensively.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna make them get over the hump. You know what I'm saying? I mean, get over that hump, which I don't think, to be honest with you, it's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be difficult, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're gonna have to, like this. And the thing is, I think Kyrie's a dope player, bro. But we gotta stop with the fucking lying, man. We gotta stop with the line, man. We gotta stop with the line, bro.
Yeah.
Like I understand that they can just mix it and all that, but bro, basketball ain't just this, bro.
No.
Basketball is 5-on-5 game.
You know, when you get past Luka on the court, it's like he just gives up. This is a prime example. Like I said before, when we now we're talking about like football to basketball, right? They teach they teach no. I'm just being honest. They teach basketball players to slide. Us as football players, we have to open up and run. We're not sliding our feet. If Luka had a football background, they wouldn't just be just flying by him like that, because he would be used to opening up his hips and running and being able to be with you. And even if they try to push you off, you know what I mean? You ain't supposed to stand up like this and do it. You're supposed to have a lower center of gravity, use your legs. That way, if they try to hit you with a little push off, they can't. They can't do it. You know what I mean? So when I talk about that, you might not be to get a guy that's big to go out there and shoot a bunch of threes. But on that side of the ball, he's going to be great. And so if Luka, if he want to get better, I think a good thing for him to do while he's still young, 25, 26, would to go to a football trainer, do some linebacker drills, do some corner drills. I promise you his defense will be better. I promise you, bro. I promise you his dudes in high school that make the all defensive team, full court press, all of this. I'm talking about against top players, Mike Conley and Greg. We sent them home in high school. You know what I mean? Man, that was the defense works. You know the slogan. Defense wins championships. You understand me? Draymond ain't out here shooting a bunch of threes. He ain't doing that. But on the defensive end, he like that. Can't take that from me. You can say whatever you want to say about that broke ass Jay or whatever. The defensive side, yeah, he like that. You know what I mean? For with how he played the lanes and all of that. You know what I mean? So, like, bro, like I think I think he should be training for a little while with a linebacker coach and a DB coach just for opening up. I'm serious, using your hips and opening up.
What about his weight?
I bet you
What about his weight?
Well, all of that, bro. Listen, niggas is 6'5", 270 and moving like that in NFL, bro. It's all about defense.
But I hear you, but he is kind of bubbly, bro. He's kind of bubbly. But
listen, all of that, you handle that when you working out the off season. When you working out and training, that's when you're supposed to get all that together. So if he ain't keeping up on it, if that's a reason that's slowing him down, that's another thing he need to get in check. Because Luka has always been. You remember how Darren Williams used to look? Remember D. Will? Yeah. He looked better when he got a little smaller, a little bit. He looked a little better. The hand, he was quicker and everything. He could still ball when he had the little weight on him. Like in Illinois, he was balling like a motherfucker. But he knew in the NBA, I got to get this together and tone up. And he was quicker with the handle, quicker with the rock, and all of that. Same thing with Luka. If he get his body in shape, and work on some shit like that, I promise you he could be a better defender, man. Because it's going to be there.
Yeah.
He know what them players like to do. He know everybody want to get you leaning so you can push off and step back. You anticipate that shit, man. It's just like running a route. You're a receiver. You're not about to just run straight. You're setting me up for something. You're going to run full speed and try to get me to open up. And as soon as I open up, you want to stop and turn around for a hitch. Or you want to stop your route and go and do an out-breaking route or an in-breaking slant route. You know what I mean? He would be a lot better if he had that in his repertoire. I'm telling you, man. But, hey, so I'm with you. I don't think he's the missing piece at all. I think he would have been better with my Sixers. But, hey, it is what it is. It's going the Warriors and Mavericks game, that shit going to be lit.
I know.
That shit gonna be lit. And even listen, Steph and Clay is brothers, right? They brothers for life. Me and you, we brothers. If we play against each other, I'm trying to fuck you up.
Yeah. Steph gonna want to go out this nigga, man. Yeah.
Steph gonna want to, even if Steph don't, it might not even be a call out, like, even if it is, and even if it ain't, if Clay's do something on this end, you better damn know and better believe that number 30 want to go back down on the other end and do it too. And if Clay hit and Steph hit, it's gonna be like, oh shit. Oh shit. And then listen, don't let the next shot go in. And Clay hit that motherfucker. You gonna see Steph come down. He gonna come up the court. He ain't gonna have the ball in his hand. He gonna be coming up the court. Draymond gonna have that bitch. Boom. He gonna break off that motherfucker. Draymond gonna set that screen. Here comes Steph. That. And it's gonna be a motherfucking 3-point.
That's gonna be that better be the Christmas game. That better be a Christmas game.
Warriors, Mavs.
Yeah, that better be a Christmas game.
Whatever it is, it has to be prime time.
It's gonna be them or it's gonna be Lakers and Steph because that always brings a lot of.
Man, I get it. We've seen that, man. We've seen it. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be definitely Philadelphia's playing the Clippers. That's for sure.
I would rather see. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I mean? Bro, listen to me. And I hope it's in LA. I ain't gonna lie.
Philadelphia's playing this.
I hope it's in LA. I don't want to play it in Philly. I want it to be in LA. You feel me?
Wemby's probably gonna play OKC because of Chet and him.
Oh,
yeah. That and then Dallas play the Warriors. That's gonna be a good one. Boston. Oh yeah, they usually do Boston versus Dallas. That might be like because of the finals.
Yeah,
they might do that.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully not, though. Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't want to see that shit. You know what I mean? So, man, sticking with the NBA, we know free agency is over. You know what I mean? Well, it's not over, but, free agency, the frenzy, basically, the part of it is pretty much over. You know what I mean? So the question is, bro, after the free agency frenzy, which team is winning the NBA free agency battle? Now,
it's not done yet.
No, it's not done. It's not done, but I'm just saying so far, who's winning the battle? Now, just to give you, some of the big teams like the Mavs that just got Klay Thompson. That's with Luka and Kyrie Irving. You got the Thunder. They got Alex Caruso added to their team along with Hartenstein on their team from the Knicks. It's a big pickup for them. You got Chet and Shea. You still got Jalen Williams and all of those boys. And then you got the Spurs. That they picked up Chris CP3. You got my Sixers. They picked up Paul George. You know what I mean? That's going to be with I said Wemby. It's going to be with Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey. You feel me? So it's like, which team is winning? And along with who the Warriors got, Kyle Anderson, DeAnthony Melton, and possibly getting your boy Buddy Hield. You feel me? Which one of those teams is winning the NBA free agency battle so far? I
think it's Philly, clearly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Philly, clearly. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Eric Gordon, great shooter, great player off the bench, or starter, good role player. You got Paul George, superstar player, whatever you want to call him. They re-signed Kelly Oubre. They added on what's his name, Maxey.
Max.
Yeah, right. Like I think they did exactly what they needed to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
OKC got the trade for Caruso, got the trade for Hartenstein, but they got 2 7-footers in there. I think that's big pickups as well.
Yep.
So I if you're gonna ask me who won it, I think it's clearly Indiana. Clearly Philadelphia. I think it's not even a question. I don't even think it's even a debate right now.
Yeah, I think so as well. My squad, you know what I mean? And I'm not just saying that because it's my squad. Obviously, the Sixers is not your squad, and you saying it. You feel me? We see what I told you last year. Remember I said before the injury, I said, you know what? I don't give a fuck who we get. I don't even give a fuck who we get. If Joel Embiid gonna play like this, we got an X factor like Kelly Oubre. We got Nicholas Batum. We got Max out here. You know what I mean? And we can do something. You feel me? And we seen Joel Embiid. You know what I mean? Killing boys on one fucking leg, giving you 40 and 30 and 30 night after night. You know what I'm saying? And now, so you added Paul George with that. Now we still got to fill out the roster, but this is not about the roster right now. This is about who won the free agency. And yes, I'm gonna go with my Sixers. You know what I mean? Because I think right now with what we do have, and like I said, we do got to fill out the bench. But right now, we are ready. We are ready right now. And I think Daryl Morey knows that we are ready. And he knows this is probably going to be in this window right here. It's going to be the best opportunity for us to win a fucking championship. this window within these next, this year and maybe a couple years after that. You know what I mean? Because Paul George ain't no spring chicken. He been around 14 years, bro. He 34. He'll be 30. This would be year 15. He'll be 35 this year. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, and Embiid, he gonna be 31, 32, 33 years old type shit. You know what I mean? Max, he's young, but shit, though Embiid is the main guy. So Daryl Morey knows this is our window, and I think he's doing a great job at this. He knows, I'm pretty sure he knows our history of drafting the wrong players. Could have had Jaylen Brown. Could have had Jason Tatum. You drafted Nerlens Noel for what fucking reason? I don't know. I knew Jahlil Okafor wasn't that dude even in college. I said before, I hope he don't come to us. I hope he does not. And lo and behold, he fucking came. You feel me? So, but that was before Daryl Morey was there. You know what I mean? That wasn't on Daryl Morey. You feel me? And Daryl Morey was also not the one who gave that goddamn Tobias Harris 5-year, $180 fucking million. You feel me? So, I think we want it, and I think we're ready now, and I think we fill out the rest of this roster. As long as health is in place, I think we can go to the chip and take it down. Because I don't really, to be honest, I don't think no team in the West can fuck with us in the 7-game series, and I stand on that. We healthy. We can talk about the top teams. I'm not worried about Minnesota. You don't have a neutralizer for Joel Embiid. You don't have one. You don't have a neutralizer, and that opens it up for everybody else. You feel me? The Denver Nuggets, you don't have one. He kills Jokic every time, all the time. Jokic bullies the slender centers like AD and Bam. He can't bully Joel Embiid.
Yeah, but can y'all defend them though?
Yes, we can. We can defend them better than they can defend us. Caldwell Pope ain't with them no more. Michael Porter ain't no defender like that. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to come out there and guard us too, and we got a better defensive team than them. You know what I mean? Who else is up there? OKC, they too small. Hartenstein.
They're definitely not too small. You mean
you're too small. You ain't got enough ass. You ain't got enough bricks in your back pocket. No sand back there.
That is crazy.
Hey, listen, that's football. That's sports talk. You ain't got enough ass, baby. You ain't got enough ass back there. You can't stop this. You can't stop.
That is crazy.
Hey, man, cut it out.
Yo, I can't.
He ain't got enough ass back there, baby. You can take it how you want it. That's how
you gotta stop it. You gotta stop.
No, I
it.
don't.
Right now.
Here's the thing, though, Jordan.
Pause, bro.
Here's the thing, though.
Crazy.
You're around them soccer niggas all the time. Y'all ain't talking about power and shit. You know what I mean? So you ain't talking about that. Y'all talking about kicking and shit and speed. Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren, they ain't got enough ass. Them motherfuckers is 130 pounds soaking wet with 7 rocks in their pocket. You understand me?
You gotta put this.
I ain't pausing nothing.
You better clip this shit up and put it.
I'm not clipping.
Clip this shit up, bro. Don't say clip this. You gotta put this on there. But that is crazy.
And he ain't got enough ass. He ain't got enough bricks in his back pocket.
You gotta stop this.
I don't gotta stop a damn thing. I tell you what, they gonna have to stop us. They too small, bro. Too frail, man. Too small. Too slender. Chet Holmgren and Hartenstein. We was killing Hartenstein on the fucked up leg when he was in New York in the postseason, destroying that nigga. Destroying. He was getting that little left hand hook shot off, that little jump hook. Well, that's because Joel Embiid couldn't recover and he could hardly fucking move. You know what I mean? So shit. If we see them in the playoffs, it'll be in the finals, and we're gonna send that ass home. So I think we fill out the rest of the roster with because the bench matters. You know what I mean? I think we'll be just fine. So, I mean, and I guess I kind of really answered the question. I just gave you the answer to the next question. You know what I'm saying? Not knowingly, you feel me? Not on purpose, but with Paul George in the roster in Philly, how good can that be? And we fill the roster out. Like I said, we can go win that motherfucker, dog. Boston going home. New York look good. They look good, but they going home too. That's a fact. And who the neutralizer for Joel Embiid in New York? Who is it? Who is it in Boston? Porzingis? Stop. Fucking cut it out. You feel me? That shit over with.
Al Horford.
Oh, man, that's a lot. That's another 35 a night. No problem. No worries. No worries, Nick Nurse. We got you, Nurse.
Al Horford ain't no punk now.
We ain't say it was. You ain't got to be a punk to get your ass. You ain't got to be a punk to get your ass whooped. You do not have to be. I know plenty of those that's not a punk. They got their ass whooped. You feel me? I don't mean nothing. What you think? How good can we be? Here come the bullshit.
No, for sure. I just said you won it. You know what I'm saying? Paul George is there. I think that's a good squad, man. That's a great squad right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think really I already told you New York Knicks is not like that. You know what I'm saying? Boston's going to be your toughest competitor, and maybe if DeRozan goes to Miami or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Then you guys probably, but yeah,
New York good.
I think New
Remember,
York is good.
you just said you can have a bunch of role players that's good and know they
said New York is good, but I don't think they're better than the Sixers.
No, I don't think so either. No.
I don't think they're better than the Sixers. I don't think they're better than Boston.
Do you think Julius Randle is gonna fall in line?
And that's what I said. If he falls in line, bro, yeah, New York's gonna be looking good, boy.
Why wouldn't you? I hope that's gonna say a lot. That's gonna show a lot about Julius Randle if he got a problem with falling in line. Because for you to be sitting on that bench for the rest of that season, all year long, or whenever you went out from then on, and see how they was playing and shit, for you to sit there and be like, "Nah, this still me. I gotta. Something ain't right. It's your ego too big, man. Ego's too big, bro."
Now, so the only thing that's gonna stop you guys, but before I get to Julius Randle, is injuries, bro. Because that nigga Joel Embiid's been hurt every fucking postseason.
Yeah.
You don't know if Paul George is gonna be injured or not. Hopefully he stays healthy. You know what I'm saying?
He played 74 games this year, so that's a good sign. You feel me? He had his best. What was it? I got it right here. He had his best year. He was 47% 47% from the field, 41 from three, and he's always good free throw shooter. He was 90+%. He's always good with that. So
yeah. So you got so that's probably the only worry, and obviously how y'all gonna gel together.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But Julius Randle, man, he's not a man. I've seen him play for Kentucky, and there's moments where he's not selfish, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think he wants to win, bro. He's about winning.
I
think so. I know that when he was in Kentucky, he was. You know what I mean? And maybe the way that he plays, it may seem like he's selfish, but we're gonna be diving into him a lot more this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be checking the games out with the Knicks a bit more and seeing exactly how he be playing. Because I don't want to hear Mel saying he's selfish and he's not really selfish. You know, I don't want him to have that. The New York Knicks fan base is crazy.
Right. I don't think Ju Randle is selfish. What I said about Ju Randle is when the offense is being ran through him like it normally was, I say him and AD is kind of like the same. You just take too fucking long. You get that ball and you doing all of this. You know what I mean? I get you on to survey the floor, but you should know where you are on the floor. You know where everybody is. You know what I mean? And listen, I never played NBA basketball, but I do play in the post, Jordan. I know where niggas is at. I'm not going to get this ball and stand right here and do all of this around the neck, and now a double team is coming, and now I got to get rid of the ball. And get your shit and act quick if they're going to run the offense through you. You feel me? You know what's coming on. You know the double team going to cut. If you spin in this way, the double team going to come from here or over there. Like, you know that. Then you pass the ball. It's like, he just be taking too long for me to do what he need to do, and then you scrambling around and shit like that. That's why I don't think, you start with him. You get him with the pick and roll, put him in that. You know what I mean? Do this, Tom Thibodeau. We're gonna see what you're working with now, because it seems like always, it's always Tom Thibodeau. You know what I mean? We're gonna see what he do now this season with the team that he got. And if they don't do nothing, you know what I mean, and they healthy and they don't do nothing, maybe they need a new coaching change. You know what I'm saying? Hello, you still there?
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
All right, so yeah, man. Hopefully, I don't want it to be health be a reason. Like I said before, if we lose, go out swinging. Let's just say we lost to the better team and go out motherfucking swinging. I don't want it to be health.
So I got a question. If y'all don't work out and y'all struggling, what the fuck you gonna do? You want to keep it, or you gonna be like, listen, man, like is it championship or bust? That's my question to you, nigga.
So if we gonna do it like that, then so Paul George, he coming to a new team, and we still got to fill out the rest of the roster. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 players right now. 5 starters, and you got Drummond on the bench, but then you got Jared McCain to do.
Oh my God, y'all got Drummond.
Rebounds and shit like that. So we got Jared McCain, dude from Duke from the first round. He's a rookie. We don't know what he's gonna do. We got Adam Bona, the rookie from UCLA. The 6'8" guy plays center. We don't know what he's gonna do. And Ricky Council the 4th. I don't even know what the fuck that is. You feel me? So I mean, can I wait and see what we get on the bench first before I say that?
Justin Edwards, you got.
Who the fuck is that?
Justin Edwards, you drafted him.
We don't. What do you?
Two-way contract come from Kentucky, baby.
Oh, that's why you're saying it, because he a Kentucky guy. Well, I'll tell you what, these Kentucky motherfuckers better come in and produce some shit, because I don't know this nigga.
Well, Maxie is Kentucky, so shut the fuck up.
He absolutely is. And this is what I want you to do, because you're going to have to pick a side, okay? You tell me, and we're going to get up out of here after this. You keep telling me that you no longer Kentucky, and I'm not letting you get away with that shit.
Kentucky Calipari era, man. What's wrong with you? Clearly.
I get you saying Calipari era, but herein lies the problem, Jordan. Herein lies the problem with the Calipari era shit that you be saying. I've known you since 2007. Okay? In the 17 years that I have known you, you have never mentioned John Calipari. Perry, however you never fucking pronounce it. Okay? You have never mentioned this guy. Now that you see what's on the horizon, what's next for Kentucky, they already haven't been making no noise. They had half the fucking NBA on their fucking team. You understand me? In college. And they got one national championship to show for it. That was 12 going on 13 years ago. But in recent years, they have done absolutely fucking nothing. And with Calipari or Pari, however you want to fucking pronounce it, with him going to Arkansas, and you know all of those players are no longer going to be going to Kentucky. Now you want to say Calipari era, Calipari, Perry, however you want to pronounce it. I have a problem with that, because it seems to me as you're trying to duck the smoke that's coming next season for college, because we paying attention now. We are going to be paying attention to college every time now. We watching it, and I think you want to get out of the fire. That's why I cannot let you sit up here and say Calipari. Wait a minute. I cannot let you get away with Calipari, Perry, however you want to pronounce it, era. You understand? Now, if you had said this years ago, I'd be like, cool. That's just like, I know that if Steph Curry leaves the Warriors, you ain't worried about what they doing, because you a Steph guy. You understand what I mean? Right. If T-Mac, wherever T-Mac went, you was right along with him. You understand me? Yeah. I didn't get that sense from you when it came to Kentucky. It was just Kentucky. It wasn't Calipari. So now I'm not letting you do that. You a Kentucky guy. That's what it is. Ride with him in the sun and ride with him in the dark, baby. Ride with him when it's raining and ride with him when the sun in. When the sun outside. Please.
Let me tell you something. Okay. This is my thing. Like, because I knew that John Wall, remember John Wall, that's when we became a Kentucky fan, right? When John Wall and them was going to Memphis initially, because Calipari was over there. So I was rocking with Memphis at first. I was rocking with Memphis. Then Cal went over to Kentucky and then brought John. Remember, I was banging with those one and done when Cal was bringing.
You was banging with D Rose.
Yeah, I like D Rose. Yeah, D Rose.
You wasn't talking about no fucking Calipari at Memphis. You were talking about D Rose at Memphis, nigga.
No, Calipari was bringing these players in.
I get it. But you was
don't think I wasn't. I didn't know. Let me get my talk. Let me get my shit off. Okay, so when Calipari brought Tyreke Evans, Derrick Rose, those boys to Memphis, I was watching Memphis. I was banging with Memphis. He went to Kentucky, and then he brought the John Wall crew over there, because they were first going to Memphis, and he initially said that even on the pod, he was going to Memphis. He only went to Kentucky because what's his name went to Kentucky, right? So he went to Kentucky with them, and then so if I was rocking with Memphis when they were all there and what's his name left, then he went over to Kentucky, then I rock with them there. So why can't I now go just because he stayed there for damn near 14 years or some shit, 15 years? Now he went over to Arkansas. I can still be like, you know what? It's not like I just don't want Kentucky to win games. I want to win games. But I won't be following the Arkansas more, brother. You get what I'm saying? Now, let me tell you something about this now, too. Now, when I got that off, I've been rocking with West Virginia Mountaineers, my nigga, since a very long time, nigga. And we had some down motherfucking years.
Yeah.
And we've had some decent years. I'm rocking with them all the way through, nigga.
Still down.
Yeah, no, we had a couple good seasons. Like we had a good season. We had a 1-2 good season.
I ain't seen no bowl games. I ain't seen no bowl games. No bowl.
We had bowl games. We had bowl games.
When?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
When? Listen, I ain't talking about. Listen, I'm not talking. Understand this. I'm not talking about them bowl games. You just got to win 6 games to get in. See, I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the big shit. Have you been in the Have you been in the college football playoffs? Not them bowl games where it got 10 names: the New Orleans, Louisiana, Chevrolet Cavalier, down the street, 25th Street Bowl. No, motherfucker. I'm talking about not the games. Not the bowl game. You got to win just to get. No, you got to get 6 wins to get in. I'm talking about the one you got to win 11, 12 games to get in the motherfuckers. So if you ain't looking that up, close your game.
I know. I hear you. But like, all we have to really, like, if we've had good seasons, you know what I'm saying? Like that's definitely going to be like.
Can we cut to the chase here, Jordan? And this whole time of me knowing you, have you ever mentioned Calipari to me? Just answer. It's a simple yes or no. Yes or
I don't know.
No, you have not. You have not. Because you are the person that will clarify who you fucking with. It's not the team, it's this player. Answer my question. For the 17 years I've known you, up until you finally just said it in 2024, have you mentioned Calipari? I want to know.
I'm not sure if I have. I'm not sure.
Jordan.
But let me tell you something. With Anthony, me and Anthony talk about Calipari all the time. Because me and Anthony are Kentucky guys.
That's fine.
So,
but I'm telling you.
We talk about Calipari all the time.
Let me tell you something. That's totally fine. I'm telling you that you have never told me, Big Mike, your boy, about John Calipari Opari. So now that you say that, it make it.
What does it matter? What does it matter though?
Because now you're trying to duck the smoke.
I'm not. I can still rock with Kentucky. I still bang with Kentucky, bro.
You told me you're done with them. Fuck with them.
No, I still bang with him. Like, I'm not just gonna run away from them. But what I'm saying, but why can't I? Arkansas has not been good, Why can't I be like, I'm rocking with Arkansas because he's been bringing the one and dones, and I bang with the one and done things.
I tell you what. If you can fuck with Arkansas, that's fine. But guess who your number one is? All right, that's all I want to say.
They're gonna be playing against each other.
That's fine. The SEC, yeah. But I'm telling you, your number one squad is the Kentucky. Is Big Blue Nation. It's Blue Nation. It's BBN. You feel me? Big Blue Nation. Kentucky Wildcats. You know that. I know that. So when they come in here and don't make the tournament, I need you on here. I need you. We can talk about Calipari. We can, but we're gonna talk about Kentucky first because that's crazy, one. See, I let you slip past Kentucky this season. I let you slip past in the tournament. You didn't want to talk about that, and I let you.
I'm pissed.
I know you was, so I let you get off of that. You feel me? Guess what? It ain't happening no more. I said my what you call it, my little one throws. I said my little one throws. You feel me? About old boy putting 10 threes in y'all ass and sending y'all to fuck home. You feel me? He wasn't even a fucking draft prospect. I talked my shit, but you know what? I could have said a whole lot more. And this season, I'm not letting you pass. But you're gonna have to deal with it, baby. You are Kentucky number one, and now Arkansas is your number two in basketball.
What's your team?
Villanova.
Who else do you like?
When the college basketball, that's who I fuck with, Villanova. I used to like, the girls, UConn, you know what I mean, with Maya Moore, all of them, Deanna Taurasi and shit like that. I used to like them, you know what I mean. And I used to like UNC. With David Noel, Raymond Felton, Sean May. I used to rock with them heavy, dog, for real. It was the colors. You know what I mean. But Villanova, that's me all day. That's my college squad. It's like in football. In college football, I'm Bama. I was Bama before Nick Saban got there, and I'll explain it again. His name is Tyrone Prothro. He played for University of Alabama. He made a catch in the end zone. You can look it up. You can type it. His name is Tyrone Prothro. Pro and then throw. Pro, Prothro. Tyrone Prothro. He made a catch behind the dude's head in the end zone, flipped in the end zone and everything, and still made the catch. It's the little things that get me. And I was like, I fuck with that team. Bro, at that time, they was 6-6. That's when Alabama was trash. You feel me? So I was there when they was trash and when they were successful, when they got Nick Saban. So
when did they become good though? The year later?
No, I think that's when they had some down years, bro. In Alabama, they was like 6-6, and I think a year after that or a year before that, they may have been like 5-7. I think they were
year before just that 6-6, and after that was what?
I can't remember off the top of my head. Why you asking?
I'm just wondering.
Yeah. But the great years came, you know what I mean, with Nick Saban, when he would start getting them boys there and shit like that. Yeah. I fuck with Bama. And so it's going to look different for us now. Bama, he retired. Nick Saban retired now. You don't see me saying, oh, Nick Saban era. Hell no. Bama, nigga. And of course, you know, Coach Prime. You know what we doing in Colorado and Boulder. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I mean? Be in the bowl game this year. Bowl game.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, so
Kentucky and Arkansas, bro.
I'm glad you said no, don't change it. You said it right the first.
It don't matter which one, nigga. It don't matter.
Hey, listen, I tell you what, when the motherfucking NCAA shit get here, I know which one we starting off with first. You understand?
Coach Cal.
Man, you a motherfucking dog. You a motherfucking. Listen, man. Listen. We've been on here with y'all for a little over an hour, man. You know what I mean? It's Thursday, July 3rd. Tomorrow is the 4th. You know what I mean? A lot of people are going to be doing them fireworks late
Wednesday. Night. It's Wednesday, not Thursday.
Tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm sorry. Today is Wednesday, July the 3rd. My fault, my brother. Tomorrow is July 4th. I know boys going to be with the fireworks and everything like that. Hopefully everybody stay safe. Have some fun with your family. Stay out the streets. Keep them kids out the streets and all of that. You feel me? So listen, man, for the ones that's watching on YouTube right now, we appreciate you. We thank you. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and let your friends know so you can be up to date with all things under the lights. For the listeners on Apple, Google, and Spotify, we love you and appreciate you as well. We see the downloads, the views, we see the comments and all. You understand me? And matter of fact, before we leave, we had one comment. He might not be watching no more. It was, can the Lakers somehow get both Jeremy Grant and Bruce Brown? Send everything out. D'Lo, Rui, Gabe Vincent.
Damn.
Damn. For them two niggas, you better do all that? Hell no. I should have. Damn, nah, B. I don't know who B is, but hell no. Hell motherfucking no. So listen,
Jeremy Grant is good now. Don't do that.
I like you. I told you I like Jeremy Grant. I told you. I mean, he's one of those guys that he's not naturally gifted. When he got that $160 million deal, bro, I was so fucking happy because I know he went in the gym and earned that motherfucking shit. You understand me? So listen, man, that's our show for the day, y'all, and we gone.